Hello, everyone. This is Verona from Rooted and Empowered. I'm so glad to be back with you all again. I was telling a friend of mine how I created my first video. And if you have not seen it, go back and hit Who Am I and check it out. Okay. Um, it talks a bit about authenticity and what that looks like in discovering who you are. So, she said to me, "Why don't you do one?" And she gave me a title, and that's what I'm going to title it: "Is Rode Hard and Hung Up to Dry." And I probably don't have that title exactly right, but she gifted it to me, and I started laughing. And she was like, "Why are you laughing?" It's a beautiful title because it explains how we as women are pulled in so many different directions. We are expected to be the perfect mother, a perfect wife, sister, aunt, cousin, whatever it is, and then go into the job and still show up 100% as us, right? And I use quotation marks in all of these things because the idea of perfection is one that is just thrown upon us with this ideology of what it is to be the perfect mother. And so your kids are perfect and they're nice and loving and great at all times because it reflects that we have done a great job at home. And if you have a significant other, husband, boyfriend, or whatever it is, or if you're on the dating scene, this idea of perfection is to show up face beat, right? And to always be smiling and happy and loving and catering, right? Because all our lives we're told to cater to everyone and to nurture because that is our role as mothers, right? Or as women or as wives, overall, just as women. Right? Is that we're supposed to be nurturers and lovers and sustainers of all things happy. Um, but let's just hit on reality. Let's just be realistic. We are human. We're living a life, right? We're on this journey on a road called a life. And life is always not happy and perfect because if it was, we would be living in a whole other society, maybe a more robotic one. Um, so, what does that mean for us as women? These roles that we're inclined to play, how does it impact us on a daily basis? And have you ever thought really sat down to think about it? Because some people might be like, oh, it doesn't impact me. I go home and I cook every night and everybody's healthy and happy. Yes, but that is one aspect of it. But how are you? Um, are you always happy and feeling loving and that you want to nurture and care for everyone all the time, every time? Any instant that they say mommy or honey or they call you at work, are you always 100% happy and jumping up and willing to give and to serve and to nurture? Because all of that is energy, and that energy is coming from you and it is taking from you. And every time that you give up that energy, what are you receiving in return? Are you receiving something that is also nurturing and loving and supporting of you? Are you also receiving that warm hug, that fulfillment that you desire? I would say some of us haven't even sat down to think about it because we are constantly in the giving mode. And then one day you end up tired, tired, not tired, tired, because you are beat. You are exhausted. You lay your head down at night and you are just depleted, not only physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Tired is, I want to take a nap to rejuvenate again and get my energy back. Tired is, I am just weary. And some of us wait until we get to that point and then we don't know how to come back up. So I would just say to you to take a moment today and just reflect on where you are in your life, at what point you are in your life. Have you felt like you've been just rode hard? Okay, like you were just beating it daily, grinding, giving. And now you're hung up wet to dry. That's where that title came from. You are just there and you do not know where to go next. Call me, get in touch, check out all the resources that I have. I have a lot of journaling things that you can get in touch with and really take that moment for yourself. Carve out time for yourself and go, where am I? Go back to that video, talk about who am I? What does that mean in your life for your life's journey? Are you really living life, or is life living you? Is everyone else satisfied, but you are drained, you're depleted? If that is the case, then you need to take a step back and really look at where you are in your life, what you want out of life, and how can you really maximize your life so that you're not only giving, but you're also receiving, replenishing, and nurturing yourself. Have a blessed day. If you love this video and you want more of it, make sure you hit the like button. Please share with others and subscribe. Love to hear from you. Bye.